But Bank of America, I'm like, I don't. When I first moved to Texas, I was like, I'm gonna switch to Bank of America, and I don't know why I did that. That lasted a couple months. Let me tell you why I don't bank with Bank of America. Couple reasons. One, I have to send wires out every month. I have alimony. I have to pay my manager. I got to pay my agent. I got to pay my web people. People think when you're in the entertainment business, you're just making money. No, you got to spend money too. You got a lot of money going out. So I have wires that I need to go out every month. And they're usually at the same time every month. And the bank I've been with for the last 8 years, I got my banker. We're on autopilot. He already knows if something goes wrong, I call him. He handles it. It's really great. It's Fifth Third Bank, and I got them out of Cincinnati. And I know they're not nationwide, but God bless Fifth Third Bank. I mean, to me, they're the shit. So my guy at Fifth Third is the best. Shouts out to Andy. I don't give his last name, but I can text him. He could be on vacation. He could be anywhere. He'll get stuff done for me. But that's why you're in the private banking sector also. When I went with B of A, and I was never going to close Fifth Third. I wanted a local bank when I moved to Texas. And the first time I asked, hey, I need this wire sent out, the guy was like, no, we don't do that. You got to do that. I go, huh? I was like, I don't have time to do that. And he was like, yeah, we got to get this approval. It was a hassle. I go, never mind. I'm going to just keep majority of my business in Fifth Third, and I'll keep some in Bank of America. And then I'll never forget when I went to go get my house. Oh, my God. Bank of America made me jump through more hoops than I was like, they cost me so much money between my accountant and my tax attorney. Just send him emails and all this other stuff. And it was a lot of nothing because B of A was looking to approve me for this loan. And I was going, and then when I finally called my private banker at B of A, I said, what is going on? Because they had me in the home loan department. And they were like, well, the problem is I had some IRS debt and that I pay off every month. Another wire that goes out every month. Never missed a payment. It's almost paid off. I've overpaid the debt once I got divorced and everything. And that was B of A's big thing. And that's what had them going back and forth with my accountant, my tax attorney. And literally, the private banker of B of A goes, I said, we got to get this done. You guys have cost me so much money, and you ain't even approved me yet. They go, well, the problem is every bank, when they see your IRS debt, they're gonna not approve you. Every bank approved me. I went to B of A first, thinking this is my bank, this is my Texas bank. I'm building a house in Texas. Nope. They didn't disapprove me. They just was taking forever. And they wanted all these just different things. But Fifth Third, check. Cadence, check. Chase, check. Everybody said yes, like no problem. Except Bank of America. My bank, the bank I was going to go with. The bank that now I got robbed leaving. I can't, I see B of A, I start itching. I tell you that. I drive by and I just give it the bird every time. That bank has cost me so much money in the 2 years now. I got robbed leaving the B of A. I basically got robbed trying to get a home loan from B of A. And there's the home loan thing got me. That's when I knew I was done with Bank of America. But there's no how can I say it? We're going to make it right. We want to keep you as a banker here. It's just like, we tried. Couldn't do it. I'm just like, what got me is when I was like, what can we do? I want to get this done. And they was like, well, the problem is, Gary, every bank you go to, they're going to see this IRS debt and you're going to be disapproved. And I went, what? Every bank. Bing, bing. I said, no. My income is more than the debt and I pay it off every month. I'm like, I know how this works. I have proof that I'm not delinquent on anything. I'm just going, and now I get robbed leaving a B of A? Good riddance. So, little silver lining. I talked to a couple close friends of mine about it. Come to find out, I get robbed. I go to my insurance to see if I can recover the cash. And I knew that was a long shot. See if I recover, what they can cover on the repairs and stuff like that, like everybody does. And they went back and re-looked at everything and putting everything under one umbrella, car insurance, homeowner insurance, everything. And come to find out, I qualify for another policy that saves me $240 a month. So what is that? What's that time? Let's look. What's that times 12? It shouldn't be that hard, really. But my brain's not there, so I'm using my calculator. 240 times 12 equals $2,880. I'm going to save every month. Every year. So, bang. Yeah, I got robbed, but you got to find a silver lining in things, people. I'm about to save $2,880 a year, and I would have never done that if I didn't get robbed. So, bang, bang. Couple years, I made money off that robbery. That's what I'm talking about. Tell you what else I did. Went and got a gun. Did that the next day after I got robbed because, I used to be a cop, but I ain't carried a gun in years. But that was a wake-up call. And it is true. Guns are pretty easy to get in Texas. I was like, this is way easier than I thought.